Hello and welcome to episode 14, How to Navigate Caregiving During a Career Transition or when you're taking on a new role. I'm Dr. Anna Thomas. I'm a physician, caregiver advocate, and founder of Life Care Leadership. This podcast is for professionals who are doing the impossible. They're balancing work, life, and care. Whether you're a caregiver yourself or a leader supporting a team that includes caregivers, this space is for you. Each week, we unpack real strategies, leadership insights, and mindset shifts to help you thrive, not just survive, in the age of caregiving. Let's get into it. Starting a new job, stepping into a promotion, changing industries, returning to work after a break, all of these moments come with pressure and uncertainty, even in the best circumstances. But when you're also caring for a loved one at home, that career transition can feel overwhelming. Today's question is one I hear often. How do I take on a new role or job when I'm already caregiving at home? Whether you're accepting a promotion, starting something new, or trying to re-enter the workforce, this episode is for you because you can move forward in your career without abandoning your caregiving role or losing yourself in the process. Let's talk about how. Here's what I've learned from my own journey and from coaching dozens of professionals in this exact spot. You don't need to pause your career to be a good caregiver. You need to lead your transition like a care leader with structure, clarity, and support. So let me walk you through the strategy that I teach professionals navigating both roles. Step 1, treat your career transition like a family system shift. When you change jobs, you're not the only one affected. Your routine shift, your availability shifts, your mental bandwidth shifts. So the first step is not just announcing your new role, it's restructuring the caregiving system around you. You might want to ask, what task am I currently handling that will need to be reassigned or rescheduled? Who can step in? Family, paid help, friends during my transition period? What boundaries will I need to protect during this transition? This is what care leadership looks like. Planning before the chaos, not waiting until you're underwater. Even if your team is just 2 people, lead them with intention. Don't assume that they know what you need. You got to spell it out. Step 2 is to script your boundaries in advance. New roles often come with unclear expectations. Caregiving always comes with unpredictable needs. But if you don't set your boundaries up front, both roles will start to mix and bleed with each other. So here's how you prepare. I suggest that you draft a few simple scripts for yourself, for your workplace, and for your loved ones. For example, to your team, I'm fully committed to this role and I'm also supporting a loved one going through a medical situation. I might need some flexibility from time to time, but I will communicate proactively with you. To your family, I'm starting a new job. I'll be less available during the day, but I'm going to set up a check-in system so we're still checking in with each other periodically. To yourself, this is a season of adjustment, of change. I'm allowed to ask for help. I don't have to prove anything to anyone. Remember, boundaries are not walls, they're bridges between who you were, who you're becoming, and how you're going to sustain both roles well. Step 3, create a plan to integrate it together. Don't wing it, plan. Transitions feel easier when they're led intentionally. So create a basic structure for your first month. It should include your work routine. When will you do your focused work? When will you check in with your team? What hours are non-negotiable? Think about your care, right? Who is covering what? What days will you be the point person? What needs to be automated or streamlined? Think about recovery time. This is often the most overlooked part. New role plus caregiving, high energy drain. Build in those quiet moments, that buffer time, that rest. You're not trying to create a perfect schedule. You're creating a framework that protects your peace and keeps both roles sustainable. This kind of intentional structure is exactly what we build in the Thrive and Lead program, because when you lead the transition, you reduce the chaos. Let me share an example. Lauren, name changed, she took a new executive role while caregiving for her partner after he had a stroke. She was excited, but terrified. She didn't want to seem uncommitted. but she also didn't want to drop the ball at home. She was trying to prove that she could do it all. So we worked together to build a 30, 60, and 90-day plan for her care and her work. She defined her availability. She trained a caregiver to cover her 2 days a week. She had a script ready for her boss if a care emergency came up. 3 months in, she wasn't just surviving, she was leading both roles with clarity. And that's what I want for you. If you're stepping into a new role or even thinking about it, here's how I can support you. Join me for one of my free workshops, From Caregiver to Care Leader. And I have a couple other workshops that I'm going to put more information about on the website. In Caregiver to Care Leader, I'm going to walk you through how to plan, how to lead those transitions without losing momentum or yourself. You can also grab the book, Balancing Care While Working. It's full of scripts and boundary tools that will help you with this transition. You can also check out the Thrive and Lead coaching program, where we're going to work together to build a sustainable plan for your next chapter. You'll find everything at lifecareleadership.com or in the links below. You don't have to choose between your calling and caregiving. You can grow without burning out. You can rise without disappearing. You can lead at home and in your career. So thanks for being here. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share this with a friend who's in a season of change. And join me next week. Remember, you've got this, and I've got you.